Hey guys, welcome back to another war recap video. I'm your host, Goo from Convergence. In today's video, I'll be doing a war recap video of 100% adults, one of our family clans, versus WHF. So you may or may not know WHF is a home clan to to Powerbang one. He's a very famous YouTuber. Yeah, he throws out a bunch of videos every day and such. So yeah, so it was a pretty hype matchup. Breakdown was pretty even for both sides. They did manage us to beat 100% adults by 0.4%, so 0.04%, my bad. So they almost beat them by on percentage. So it was a super close war down to the wire. But it was a great war. 25 persons on 25 villagers on both sides. So it was a 25v25 war. They had a 11v11 against us and a couple of 10v10s, but 100% adults responded with going 6 for 6 out of Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 10 dips. So great job by the 11s. Even gave them some room to try attempts on 11v11 triples. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get any 11v11 triples, though. But still, it ended up very close. And if they ended up getting a little bit more percentage on number 2 Nick here, they probably would have won this war, or any of these 11s here. 100% adults did have one 10v10 by Sir Edward. Their number 1 quad, I'm not sure how to say your name, but he got a 6-pack on dips, fresh dips too. Gur got a 6-pack on dips as well, fresh trips for both of his attacks. Then XIL Clear 3 also got a 6-pack. Not 6-pack. He got a triple on a dip. And then got the second star on number 2, but wasn't able to get a couple more percentage. The Oracle also had a triple on a dip. Nines had a pretty rough war for this war, so a couple of the lower 10s had to dip on the 9s and clear them. But all in all, it came down to wire and had a super close war against Powerbang. Probably made him sweat too, just watching this war. But yeah, it was a really fun war for them. So let's get into some recap and see how they managed to get so close. So first up, we have Mercy going in on number 1 here on Monk. He's coming in with a drag attack, with a small kill squad, with a Queen Walk and a Gobo kill squad, I believe, Cold-Blooded Kobo. So starts his Queen Walk around 3 o'clock with a baby drag to funnel. Drops his wall breakers. Unfortunately, a couple of them are going to get taken out by the cannon. Drops a rage, and with the help with the rage, the wall breakers are going to make a nice opening for the queen to go into. So the queen's going to continue to walk. She's under pretty heavy defense here right now, with 2 expos on her archer tower and a cannon. But he's going to manage to push her through. And she's going to continue to walk. Notice that he's being very patient with his Queen Walk. He has to get his funnel down properly, or else the dragons aren't going to go where he wants. Inferno's locked onto the queen right now, so he pops his queen's ability, getting her out of the way and taking out that taking out the king, and goes down. Sends in his golem up north around 11 o'clock. Wall breakers in. Really nice job with the wall breakers. Artillery is activated though. Sends in his bowlers, makes a nice funnel, a couple wizards for those bowlers to go into. Rages them up, pushes them through. Bam, potentially taking out that sweeper. Freezes that Inferno and sends in his drags. Those drags are going to push straight through. You can see that the sweeper that was pointing out toward those drags have been taken out, so it makes a really nice pathway for the drags to go straight for that town hall. And they're going to get slightly distracted by that queen there, but they're going to take out that inferno along with the queen relatively easily. Now those air defenses are locked onto the dragons, but the dragons have taken out this town hall and gotten that second star already. So nice shot by Mercy, showing Monk no mercy with his drag attack. And he still has a couple bowlers left. And a couple barbs actually, so I'm just going to speed up the process here. Those sealers on that bowler are going to help the bowler a little bit, get a couple more percentage and with a nice 59%. So nice shot by Mercy. Next up, we have AZ Bug Killer. He got two 10v11 2-stars this war, so a really nice war to AZ Bug Killer there. So he's coming in on number 3 with a stone gobo attack, couple baby drags to spare for some percentage. Starts off with a minion up north and a minion down south to pick up some percentage. You can see one there and another down there. And now sends in his golem up north around 12 with a couple bowlers, throws down rage for them. He had a second set. His second set of golems or bowlers are at 3. Then throws down his remaining golem and the rest of his bowlers along with his heroes in between those two sets. Jump into that town hall with the inferno. Uses a rage pushing them along with a heal. King's actually could probably get that town hall if I'm correct. Yeah. So Poison's gonna bring down that loon. King's gonna take down that hall for the first star. And you notice that he didn't drop his queen yet. He drops his queen all the way to the at 9 o'clock to pick up some percentage before she gets distracted by that hound. Pops her ability right away. And sends in his remainder of his troops, which are just a couple baby drags. One gets taken down up around 10 o'clock by Seeking Airmine. And the other one is going to be taken down by that Archer Tower. But before that baby drag goes down, he's going to end with a nice 52%. Alright, so nice shot by AZ Bug Killer. And then we got plenty of dips, but I won't be showing those as most of them are bitch dips and couple minor attacks. One attack I want to show at the Town Hall 10 level is Sir Edward's 10v10 trip. He's coming in with a go bitch attack at Town Hall 10, swapping out a usual second golem for a couple healers. So he's doing similar, like something like a bitch slap, a Town Hall 10 bitch slap attack. Couple of witches and bowlers with healers behind it up around 12, and another set of witches and healers around 9 o'clock. Then his main set of bowlers, heroes, and golem goes in around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock with a nice wall breaker in and jumps into that first inferno. Second jump over the cord, that's going to let them get to that second inferno. And those bowlers and witches walking the sides are going to continue to do work, picking up those side buildings and just bringing them out. The squad at around 8 o'clock are going to take out the town hall, pick up that side Tesla farm. Queen's going to be able to pick up that inferno before she goes down. And she's going to be able to take out that expo as well. And she's still at decent health, like mid half health. So he pops her ability there, takes out one of those archer towers, and potentially that cannon before she goes down, I believe. Yep, she's going to take out that cannon. And now there's only that mortar and archer tower left, and should be only be that mortar left as those bowlers and witches are closing up their loop. So great job by Sir Edward there, getting the triple, 10v10 triple. Next up, we got a couple 9v9 action. So first up, we had Kenzo. He had a 6-pack. I think he was the only 9-6 pack this war. So great job by Kenzo. He's coming in with a stoned hobo attack. So first golem up around 6, couple wizards behind it. Second golem around 9, couple wizards behind it. So he's bringing a lot of wizards because he has to get a funnel down to make sure he has his troops go where he wants. So he's being very patient with his wizards and golems, making sure they get a lot of work done before he drops his heroes and bowlers. So once he has the funnel pretty much done, you can see he made a really nice funnel with only that archer tower and wizard tower left that could potentially distract his queen and bowlers. And after those goes down, both are going to take the jump and go inside the base and take out a good chunk of the building before you even start sending in his hogs. Pops his king's ability. Queen's going to be doing some work up north. Taking that archer tower. Starts hogging around. They all get dragged into that mortar around 12. Goes starts hogging clockwise. Throws down archers as a cleanup. Throws down his first heal over that Expo and Tesla. Meanwhile, his king's still doing work down south, along with a couple bowlers. And those bowlers are actually going to help the hogs out, take out a couple of defenses. That cannon and a couple of those air defenses. Once that cannon goes down, it's just clean up from there. So I'm just going to speed up the cleanup process. But great job by Kenzo. Our next attack will be by Rentoff. She's coming in with a bitch slap attack with one golem, pretty much a standard army composition with 10 witches, 4 healers, and one golem for the main push along with the heroes and the bowlers and CC. So she's starting off with one set of witches at 6 and another set up around 9. She's holding back on the healers at the moment as she doesn't want them to get distracted by the golem, as the golem is going to be taking damage right off the bat. Uses some wizards to funnel her heroes inward. So once that golem goes inside the base and far enough from witches, she's going to drop her healers and having them heal up those witches as they push through the base, along the sides of the base at least. Throws down her first rage. Queens and one of those wizards are going to be focused on that hound the entire raid until it pops and take out those pups. Her king is going to take out the enemy king. Double poison for those pups. You can see those healers are doing work. A heal down. Unfortunately, most of the bowlers are gone by now, but both of her heroes are still at almost full health, and there's plenty of distractions for those heroes with those skillies and those barbs. Unfortunately, the healers healing the squad up around 10 o'clock or both lost, so she has to rely on those skellies to help push through the base. Tesla farm pops up there. And King is doing a lot of tanking for the queen right now. You can see the queen still pretty much at full health. Now both healers have to switch over to the queen, helping her out a little bit, pushing through that cannon, archer tower, and soon all those Teslas line up there. And her witches are just finishing up their walk along the side of the building, village, base. And now Queen's going to take down those Teslas one by one. And still have yet to use her ability. Take out the Archer Tower and that Wiz Tower. Pop her ability and take out that Tesla for the triple. Nice job. Up next, we have point on the dip. We have Skeeter. He's coming in with a Queen Walk Go Vaho, I believe. Sends in a hog, finds that Tesla, lures out a CC, drops his queen down south around 6 o'clock. Wizard down to funnel the queen. Now he's going to patiently wait while the queen takes out that hound, as you with a wizard to back up the queen. Throws down poison for the hound for those pups that are going to pop out. Wizard's going to help take out those pups, along with that poison spell. So CC's gone down so far. Now for his hog raid to be successful, as we take out the enemy queen and find the potential giant bomb spots, as he only brought one heal spell. So it sends in his golem around 9 o'clock, couple wizards down, baby dragon down the funnel, but unfortunately gets taken out by a seeking airmine, so he sends in a couple of his Valks to help out. And throws down his one of his remaining wizards. Triggers a giant bomb. Valks are going to help out, take out a couple of those side buildings, helping out the queen. Jump in rage for the bowlers and king, taking out the enemy archer queen. Pushing right along the base, taking out that bomb tower too. So you can see that a good chunk of the base is gone already. And it starts his hogging around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock ish. Sending his hogs, throwing down the heal. And he still has a rage left. He didn't have to use it on the queen walk at all. He's going to probably save it for his hogs. Set pushing through that Tesla and the king once those Teslas go down. And I think all his bowlers are still up too, if I'm correct. Those raging hogs are good. I think, yeah, they're gonna make their way through the king, take it out. Unfortunately, the giant bomb is gonna take out one of the hog, leaving them with only one hog left. And that's gonna be the end of that raid. Nice shot by Skeeter. Alright, our next 9v9 will be by Doc. And he also comes in with a bitch slap attack with the 10 witches and 1 golem. So he starts off his witches and healers around 4 o'clock ish, 5 o'clock ish. They're going to take out the king. And he starts his witches and healers far away enough from the golem so they don't get distracted. Actually, one then does get pulled by that golem there. But he makes a very nice entrance for his king, queen, and bowlers to go into. And then a couple of the, all the bowlers are going to go inside the base. So very, very nice entrance there. Throws down double poison for the hero and baby dragon and CC that comes out. And he's going to pop his king's ability, pushing it along. And then he might have forgotten his second jump. But you can see those witches are still nice. They're still up in heal, being healed by those healers. And a good chunk of the base is gone already. Just a couple archer towers left, a couple Teslas, and 1 single mortar is left. Once those goes down, nothing can really harm the witches. The witches anymore. Queen's still at full health, so the raid's going really good so far. So many skellies just all over the place. And the skellies are closing up, taking out those builder huts and getting that triple. Nice shot by Doc. Next up we have Unknown. Coming in with another another bitch slap, but instead of the 10 witches, 1 golem, he's bringing 2 golems and only 6 witches. But then again, also 4 healers. Use a couple wizards to make a funnel for his golems. Uses his jump spell after the wall breaker fail. Drops his 2 healers on those set of witches, but unfortunately both set of healers gets dragged by those golems. And the set of healers up around 3 are going to get shot down by that air defense relatively quickly. But either way, he makes a nice push inside the base. Throws down poison for those pups. Second jump. Queen still at full health, throws down his final rage. Those witches are doing relatively well without those healers on them. As long as they don't get hit by any splash damage, they should be fine. Pop her his queen's ability. Takes out that expo. Those healers. Only 1 healer is left now, and the only splash damage defense left is that mortar, but it will probably be targeting those skellies rather than the witches anytime soon. So only that Tesla and Archer Tower left for point defenses. Once those goes down, it's just clean up. I'm just gonna speed up the process, but nice shot by Unknown. One of his golems remained unpopped throughout the entire raid. We have Kenzo with his 6-pack. I think our last and final raid will be by Wildman on their number 25. He's coming in with another bitch slap attack. So you can see that there's quite a bit of variant to this bitch slap attack. I shown you one with 2 golems, with only 6 witches. Now you're seeing one with 1 golem with 9 witches, and a little bit more funneling troops, basically. So the set of witches he drops at 9, the healers are going to get drawn to that golem. I mean, not golem, drawn to that wizard. What am I talking about? Once that wizard goes down, though, they switch back to witches. So he drops his golem at those 2 archer towers there, along with his king. Couple more wizards to make a funnel, and drops his remaining 2 witches and bowlers. So that was a very tough funnel to make, but he made it happen though. That flat edge makes it especially hard to funnel golems anywhere if you don't have it correct. The bowlers are pretty much often they're gonna walk. Throws in his first jump, but makes a really nice funnel for his golems to backtrack and go back inside the base. And you can see that he's just really pushing along the base, taking everything out with help from those bowlers and queen. And those witches are doing work too, that are inside the base. Wizards and queen are going to pop that hound. They're going to take out those pups. And those witches are just closing up the base, taking out those last remaining buildings that remain standing. Yeah, so Queen's gonna end up shooting the wall with a couple witches. The healers are gonna all remain up and take out those remaining couple defenses. Still has the Queen's ability, pops it there, takes out those last 2 defenses, and just clean up from there. So nice shot by Wildman, getting that triple. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't for more war recap videos. And as always, thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video or show your support for these videos. And as once again, this was just a fun War 2 recap. It was a great matchup for 100% adults to test their hand against WHF. Yeah, they're one of those famed clans you kind of hear about, WHF, One Hive. They're up among there, but yeah, it was a great experience for all of them to match up against such a good clans. Man should almost beat them. They're only off by 0.04%. It was a heartbreaker, but at the same time, they should be proud of themselves for getting so close. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. And as always, tune in for my next recap video. Thanks for watching.